Now that the union is making peace with Starbucks, are we still boycotting Starbucks? That's a great question, and that's been a question through I think my entire adult life. To boycott Starbucks or not. Even Starbucks has gotten in on the game of boycotting Starbucks. They at one point encouraged the boycotting of unionized Starbucks stores. Starbucks Workers United, as far as I know, has never called for a general boycott of Starbucks. And many people believe that Starbucks is a part of the BDS movement's boycott list, which, as you can see here, boycott, it doesn't rank. It's not even on the organic boycott targets, which I think surprises many people. So when you jump down the rabbit hole, though, you'll notice that people call it the BDS plus Starbucks. So this article was published just before the new year, but I find something in it very interesting. This is back in December. The TikTok data center shows that the hashtag boycott Starbucks has been used in about 5,000 posts and generating over 42 million views in the past 30 days. Overall, there are about 17,000 posts with this hashtag that have received over 175,000 views. At this point, generally boycotting Starbucks is a consumer-driven boycott, so that question rests on you. This is one thing that I see going around. I like the logo up there. Why we should all be boycotting Starbucks. And I want to state right off the bat that this does contain some out-of-date information. The CEO is no longer Howard Schultz, and I believe he has been the CEO twice of Starbucks. Anyways, the Starbucks CEO calls himself, or CEO himself, Howard Schultz, calls himself an active Zionist. And regularly gives money to Israel. Yep, true. Starbucks founder receives the 50th anniversary Friend of Zion Tribute Award. Yes, yep. Starbucks are currently fighting any of their employees who are showing solidarity with the Palestinian cause and are threatening to sue them. And Starbucks corporate was, also making statements on that, which was causing Zionists to also boycott Starbucks. Like I said, everybody's been in on the game of boycotting Starbucks. So this is from the BDS movement, and this is kind of why I generally never talk about or support or put much weight into consumer-driven boycotts. And generally speaking, sometimes I think that, you should. Anyways, targeted versus untargeted boycotts. And, they're kind of showing how it's, concentrated, instead of, these random folks, over here boycotting this thing, and these folks boycotting this thing, and these folks boycotting this thing. And down here, someone called for the boycott, but no one's doing it, It says we focus our boycotts on a small number of companies, products for maximum impact. And when I worked for two different unions as a boycott coordinator or organizer or enforcer, and I call it, organized versus unorganized boycotts. Organized things are better, so go join an organization and start organizing things, everyone. Solidarity. Though I can't pretend like this type of more spontaneous and organic type movement does not have a massive impact. Starbucks loses 12 billion market cap amid sales concern boycotts over Israel. Maybe we should have a social media campaign to at least have them added to the organic boycott targets. Seems like they've made that list to me.